There was a young man from Limerick whose poetry didn't respect the conventions of his eponymous hometown. Oddly enough. This is about repressed sexuality amongst the bird-watching community. It's called Twitching with Lust. Your cagoule yearns invitingly as you lean over the crag. I know you'd like a red-backed shrike, but do you fancy a shag? Any iPad owners in today? You won't like this. If you want to learn how to live, to love, to grieve, to grow, to cook, stick your iPad up your arse and buy a bloody book. I thought I knew romance that night in France when we frolicked through fields of delphiniums, but then I met Keith in a bed-sitting leaf who dressed like a girl from St. Trinian's. I thought I knew love when I picked up your glove and our eyes met at Poundland in Oswestry, but then I met Tina who works on the till and the rest, as they say, is history. This is called Maggie Thatcher's funeral. The bells of the cathedral didn't ring and Shirley Bassey didn't sing. Andrew Neil looked puffy-faced, the Queen looked miffed and out of place. Maggie died, no one cried except George Osborne. What a poor one. The United Kingdom Independence Party did quite well in the last local elections. And Ken Clark denounced them as clowns, which I found personally offensive, because I used to be a clown. How do you like to be compared to a member of UKIP? This is called In Response to a UKIP leaflet, which sullied my doormat. If Britain is really as full as you claim, with schools overflowing and patients in corridors, I have a suggestion to ease the congestion. UKIP, fuck off and we'll keep the foreigners. Like a muppet, we might as well carry on. It sounds like a muppet and acts like a muppet. It's probably Nigel Farage. Large forehand extending, forehead extending along the y-axis like an unsharpened pencil. A Top Gear presenter in pinstripe and typing, a Marks and Sparks Clarkson, and just as judgmental. Yet one thing I have to admit with a shudder, he's actually quite likeable, charming, avuncular, like a workmate or a thick older brother. A pint in one hand and Mein Kampf in the other. Appealing to Burks who won't own up as bigots, he makes them feel better for being extreme. I say, be honest, do you want to be a racist? Show some integrity, vote BNP. As long as the Tories pursue Euro-suicide and Millipede marches in tightening circuits, Nigel Farage will find favour with fuckwits. Don't call them clowns, that does clowns a disservice. Beware, British voter, the populist flavours which spice up the soup in the Westminster pit. Just because we're fed up with leek and potato doesn't mean we should start eating our shit.